Alright, you guys, surprise, surprise, supply drops making a return back in Modern Warfare Remastered, and this has a lot of people upset as well as with myself. And in this video, guys, I'm going to be just showing you guys all of the weapons that are supposed to be implemented into Modern Warfare Remastered, as well as with just kind of giving you guys my opinions, thoughts about this, because obviously I'm not too psyched about it, but I mean, I'm not really too bummed about it. Like, I'm not thinking like, oh my god, supply drops, now the game's ruined. I'm more thinking that if they're going to be adding a bunch of new weapons into Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered into the supply drop system, personally, it's going to ruin the game for just, you know, the old timers, people that played it 10 years ago. It's going to ruin that fact of the game, as well as just make the game, you know, pay to win, because obviously there's going to be a lot of overpowered weapons in the game, or just in the supply drops, you could say, that obviously, you know, you can only get throughout the supply drops. So that just ruins the game in my personal opinion. Now, honestly, if they would implement supply drops, I really hope that they would just implement maybe like different melee weapons, or maybe just camos, stuff like that. I don't really think that really ruins the game, or just like stuff like, you know, camos, cool camos like that, because obviously not a lot of people complain about camos, dark matter camos, stuff like that. People never complain about camos. So honestly, if they would implement supply drops, I really would hope that they would do it in the route of just making maybe like, you know, melee weapons, you know, camos, maybe different accessories for your weapons, you know, maybe character skins, stuff like that, to where it really doesn't make the game change in any difference. It just, you know, makes the game a little bit more interesting, a little bit more fresh, because obviously it makes you want to play the game to maybe earn like crypto keys, you could say, to then open supply drops and maybe get like cool accessories, as well as with like, you know, cool body armor, something like that. I think that the supply drops for that reason would be really cool in Modern Warfare Remastered. And if you guys think that is like a cool possibility, definitely let me know down in the comments. Or if you guys have any other ideas, definitely let me know down in the comments, or just how you guys are thinking about this. What are you guys feeling about this? Definitely let me know down in the comments, because that would be definitely much appreciated. Also, if you guys are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe, because I will be posting a lot of more content as far as for Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered, as well as with Infinite Warfare. And if you guys did enjoy the video for today, or agree with what I'm saying, because obviously the more likes on this video, that would just help me out a lot, and hopefully maybe someone at Raven Studio may see that, you know, maybe we don't want to add weapons. And obviously if the community, you know, shows a lot of support to, you know, we don't want weapons, it's going to ruin the game, it's just going to ruin the fun for the game, then maybe they'll say, you know what, we'll implement supply drops, but we'll implement supply drops in the way that you guys want them. So you guys make sure to drop a like on the video, that'd be greatly appreciated. And further, you guys, let's jump straight into the video. So you guys, it's pretty much 100% confirmed that yes, supply drop systems will be implemented into Modern Warfare Remastered. And from the images, articles, and just different articles that I've actually seen from Charlie Intel, Reddit, stuff like that, it's pretty much 100% confirming that in some way supply drop systems will be making a return into Modern Warfare Remastered. And if you guys are interested in the images that I will be talking about in today's video, I'll actually link those down in the description below. So if you guys actually want to see all the different images to the different weapons, you know, melee weapons, stuff like that, that actually people from PC went on the game, you know, got into the code, stuff like that, and actually, you know, played a private match game with all of these different weapons, you guys can see that down in the description below. It's by Charlie Intel. He actually tweeted the article out, as well as with like 15 plus images of just different weapons and stuff like that. Now, some of the weapons that obviously some of you guys may know are like the bayonet, which is like the shovel from Black Ops 3. It looks very, very similar to the shovel from Black Ops 3, as well as with the striker, which looks somewhat of like, you know, of an SMG in my personal opinion. Now, I can't obviously link any of these images or just put any of these images on screen, because that is somewhat copyrighted, because obviously this is not out yet. Now, the strikers, obviously, you know, it was a shotgun back in MW3, but they're obviously making return with the same exact name, and it's actually, you know, just an SMG. It looks like somewhat of an SMG. Now, another one is the XM LAR. Now, this looks like somewhat of like a sniper rifle, maybe like an LMG, something like that. It looks like a pretty cool weapon, as well as with the 44 Magnum should be making return into Modern Warfare Remastered as a secondary pistol. Obviously, it's the 44 Magnum from MW3, stuff like that. Obviously, a lot of people know what the 44 Magnum looks like. And also the PP2000 from MW2 should be also making return into Modern Warfare Remastered. And also like the Galil, stuff like that. Weapons, like all of those weapons are going to be making return, as well as with a bunch of other weapons that were talked about. Obviously, some of these weapons we haven't seen in other Call of Duties and stuff like that, but pretty much what that means is they're reskinning weapons and putting it into Modern Warfare Remastered. And personally, I don't really like this idea. Now, my personal opinion, I do like supply drops, but not in this specific way. Now, think about it this way: a Galil, a PP2000, which obviously was a really overpowered SMG in my personal opinion. A Galil was obviously a really good AR assault rifle. They're going to implement it into Modern Warfare Remastered as a pay-to-win weapon. You're going to have to get it throughout the supply drops. You're going to have to buy some COD points, something like that. Now, they could implement something that is like a crypto key, to where, you know, you play the game a lot, then you get keys. But obviously, from what we've seen in Black Ops 3, it really looks like you have to buy COD points and stuff like that to actually get these DLC weapons, or the majority of the time that you do purchase COD points, you just have a better chance of getting these DLC weapons and stuff like that. Which obviously, if you have a lot of people that have money and stuff like that, they're going to buy these, like, you know, supply drops. They're going to spend hundreds of dollars to then get these melee weapons, to get the Galil, get all these really overpowered overpowered weapons, to where then it really just changes the whole game dramatically. In my personal opinion, it really would ruin the game. It would make the game to a, you know, a really good game, a solid game, a really classic Call of Duty game, to then a pay-to-win game, which obviously it just puts it in the same boat as AW, Black Ops 3, now Infinite Warfare, stuff like that. Now, I have a few reasons to why I really think that Modern Warfare Remastered wants to implement these supply drops. Now, one being that Infinite Warfare is doing super bad as far as just, you know, the community as a whole really doesn't like Infinite Warfare, and as far as for YouTube, Infinite Warfare is just doing horrible. Obviously, a lot of other YouTubers have, you know, realized this, and a lot of other YouTubers are just almost even quitting YouTube just because how bad this Call of Duty is doing this year. And for Infinite Warfare, they're probably thinking to themselves, okay, we're added to the supply drops, hopefully we can make some money off some of the people for the supply drops, but we're really not going to long term make a lot of money throughout the supply drops in Infinite Warfare, just because a lot of people really aren't playing the game right now. So they're thinking to themselves, okay, a lot of people are not playing Infinite Warfare, but the majority of the people that hate that game are then going to just buy this game just to play Modern Warfare Remastered. Now they're thinking to themselves, okay, if they're going to play Modern Warfare Remastered, then maybe they would actually spend money on, you know, pay to win weapons like the Galil, stuff like that, and maybe they can make money back in supply drops from just all the sales lost in just the game itself. Now, they made a lot of money in supply drops. We all know that in AW, Black Ops 3, they made so much money just throughout the weapons and supply drops, and that's the route that I think they're taking in the same exact way. They're thinking to themselves, Infinite Warfare is doing really bad. They obviously just implemented COD points in Infinite Warfare, and they probably just realized, you know, it's doing somewhat well in Infinite Warfare, but it's really long-term not going to do well whatsoever. So they're thinking to themselves, all right, we're going to implement it into Modern Warfare Remastered, and that's exactly what I'm thinking. That's like the main reason to why I think they're implementing it into the game. Now, I think from like the start, from the get-go, at the beginning of the game when they released it, I don't think they ever really wanted to make a supply drop system into the game like this. Now, I really think supply drops should be like, you know, camos, you know, body armor, accessories on your weapons, cool things like that, because obviously that really doesn't change the game. So I really think that in the beginning of this game, they thought, yes, we're going to add it in some way, but I really think that just recently, throughout just the updates with IW, stuff like that, how bad it's doing, I really think that they just thought to themselves, okay, let's try to make the most money possible, and obviously by doing this, they can make a lot of money throughout the supply drop. So that is pretty much my main reasons and speculations. So I really think that they're going to add supply drops into Modern Warfare Remastered. I just think, you know, IW took a huge hit this year as far as for Call of Duty in general and stuff, and they're just really trying to make money back into the game, and obviously by doing that, I think they can definitely make some money back into the game, but obviously I feel like that will definitely lose a lot of players as far as for just like the retention span on the game. I feel like a lot of people would just be like, all right, screw this game, I'm getting killed by just super overpowered weapons that are in supply drops. I could definitely see that being a possibility if it gets really crazy out of hand. Now think about it this way, you guys, Black Ops 3, in my personal opinion, throughout the supply drops got a little bit crazy. Like there was like how many different variations of like melee weapons? There was like 18, 19, something like that, and more than half of those weapons shouldn't even have been in the melee section. They should have been in, you know, a barn in freaking Kansas or some shit like that. Like literally they were just really weird, out of the ordinary, like farm tools, just really stupid weapons that me personally, I think that were just super stupid. But a lot of other people just thought to themselves, oh my god, there's now a shovel, Jesus, I'm gonna go spend $100 to try to get the shovel out of the supply drops, which personally, you know, if it's your money, that's cool and all. Obviously I just think it's stupid in my personal opinion. I'm not gonna spend any money as far as for Modern Warfare Remastered on supply drops, as well as with IW. I'm just done with the supply drops, stuff like that. I think it's really oversaturated, it's pretty stupid, and obviously by now I think everyone should just tell, yes, I don't think it's worth the time, it's not worth the money, because obviously if you're spending $100 on supply drops, that's pretty much wasting your time because you work for that money, as well as you just, you know, wasting your money. So don't waste your money, don't waste your time, you guys. Obviously don't spend money on supply drops. Let's make a community come together to obviously say we don't want supply drops in Modern Warfare Remastered. I really do enjoy this game, I really do, but if they do it in the way that I'm really thinking that they're going to make the supply drops, I think it's going to definitely ruin the game. I really hope that they add supply drops. I'm not saying I don't want supply drops ever to be in the game. I really hope they do, and you know, some way of like a system to where you can almost earn crypto keys to, you know, earn different camos throughout the supply drop. I think that'd be super cool. Body accessories, weapon accessories, that'd be super cool in my personal opinion. But if they then add a bunch of the weapons like the Galil, PP2000, as well as with like 10 other ones, which obviously that article is down in the description below, then I really think that the game is going to be changed dramatically and not really in a good way. So you guys, that is pretty much going to be wrapping up my video talking about the supply drops making a return in Modern Warfare Remastered. Like I said before, you guys, make sure to drop a like on the video. This will definitely help, you know, just boost the video up a little bit, as well as just help my channel in general. And also hopefully then people can obviously, you know, from maybe Raven Studio, see this video, think to themselves, okay, obviously this video did really well. It looks like the comments say, you know, we don't want supply drops. So maybe they'll think to themselves, okay, we'll just add supply drops to the way that a lot of people want the supply drops. Now, a lot of people did make videos on this, talking about this, stuff like that. Now, I actually didn't even see any videos about this. only the video that I saw was like White Boy 7 Street's video, but then I just thought to myself, I'd make a video about this, addressing this, talking to you guys like about my personal opinions about this. And like I said, I don't want supply drops coming into Modern Warfare Remastered into this specific way. Like I said, I want supply drops, but only in ways of just, you know, cool accessories, cool camo, stuff like that. But you guys, that is pretty much going to be it for the video. Thank you guys for all watching. If you guys did, let's shoot for 200 likes on the video. That'd be greatly appreciated. Like I said before in previous videos, I am doing a giveaway at the end of the month, so if you guys do drop a like on the video, also comment down below what you guys think about this, because that is actually a way that I'm actually going to be contacting you. Also subscribe to the channel if you guys are new, because those are the 3 ways that you guys have to enter to win the giveaway. But you guys, thank you guys for all watching. Hope you guys did all enjoy, and peace out, you guys.